Follow these directions to reserve the cows at the middle school using the Outlook web application. So I'm logged in. I'm going to go to my calendar, which is the link down here. So I click on calendar and I'm looking at my calendar. There's no need to go to the calendar for the actual lab. And I'm going to go ahead and funnel through. And here's how I can choose a date, specific date. And I'm going to find a time and date that I want to reserve. So I'm going to go for the 23rd of August at 7 a.m. If I double click, I get this pop up. And scheduling, I always want to put my name in there so that people know who's reserving it. Or actually, Linda knows. And then I can choose the exact day. So I've already got Thursday, August 23rd. And then I'm going to choose a time. So I can come down here and select a time. But actually, I know I want to start at 7:15. So I'm just going to type that in, 7:15. And then I have the same choice here. So 2 o'clock, not quite long enough. I'm going to do 2:15. Only reserve the amount of time you need. But cows it's understood that most of us will take it for the entire day, even if you want to share the cow among 2 or 3 teachers. This reminder is for you. I actually don't need to be reminded. I'll know. It'll be in my calendar. And now I'm going to go to Scheduling Assistant. So I'm here, and now I'm going to select a room. Now later, after I've done this several times, I click down here and I can add the recent rooms that I've reserved. So I can actually have it populate with all the cows, and then I'm going to check the cows to see which one's available. And since this is my first time, I'm going to go ahead and click More, which takes me to the global address book, all rooms. So if I type in MMS and search, okay, I'm going to fix this a little bit here so that you can see the whole screen I'm looking at. Okay. So you see all the cows that are available. All right, and lab 110. So I'm looking at cow 3, and I double click to put it here. Maybe cow 2, I'll double click, and cow 4. But I could click as many as I want. I'm not reserving these, I'm just seeing which ones may be available. So once I populated the rooms with those I'm going to look at, I click OK. And it populates, but notice this check mark is not checked. All right. And actually, I already see that MMS Cow 3 has been reserved. So I don't want to do Cow 3. All right. And in fact, let's just go the day before, the 22nd. So I go to the 22nd, and now they're all available. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Cow 3. All right, by putting a check mark, that's what I want. All right, once again, I can change these days and times, which I did. I just changed from Wednesday. And I go back to appointment, and I see that the location has been populated and Cow 3, and I'm going to go ahead and click Send. And you'll actually see what happens is I get a pop-up, from an email that says tentative. If I go back to my email, I see that's the email I just got, and my request was received and is pending approval. All right, and what it should look like, well, over time now, Linda will go through and she'll accept it, and I'll get this kind of message, accepted or declined, and Linda will probably follow up with you if for some reason it was declined. I'm going to go back to my calendar, and now when it gets closer to the date, I'm going to look at this Friday one over here. If I double click, this is multiple. So I just got one occurrence. I can see that I've got it reserved, but over here in tracking, I can just check to make sure that Cow 3 has been accepted. Right? And I can request to change the times if I need to. The other thing I can do is if I'm not going to use the time, I can go back and delete. And then that lab time will become available for other teachers. Thank you.